Anime communities across the cyberspace have all contracted a fatal illness due to the hype of One Piece's Gear 5. It's completely worked the hype and it's been fucking amazing and badass and really fun and funny and interesting. But all at the same time, it has just absolutely been destroying and devastating full anime communities amongst multiple social media platforms, Twitter and Facebook, etc. I know people have seen me as a person who actively shits on DBZ fans, and I just want to let you know, to the genuine DBZ fans who know it's not a creative writing masterpiece and they know that it's not the greatest show in the world, they just genuinely like it, I would like to apologize to you guys. But this is not an apology video, and I really don't intend to apologize further, so that's all you're going to get. Everybody else that preaches DBZ is the greatest thing in the world, Cell Saga was amazing. Nothing else really much. I mean, his first transformation to Super Saiyan was hype. That was about it. The rest of it's kind of eh. Let's get going on the real issue here today, and the real issue is Boruto. Toxic Boruto fans are the worst thing that's happened to the anime community since fucking, I actually don't even know. It might actually just hands down be the worst thing to happen to the anime communities. This Boruto timeskip came out and everyone got so hype about it that Boruto fans even started attacking their own community. People started comparing Boruto to Naruto, calling Naruto a simp and a cuck. And it just doesn't make any sense. There's actually no point that the show should have even gone on for as long as it did or is. There's no point for it to exist in the first place. Naruto as a whole was a show about finding peace and how the sun and the moon had two different perspectives on how peace was supposed to be attained. Madara and Hashirama had two different perspectives of peace, the same way as Naruto and Sasuke had two different perspectives of peace. Now, the whole point of that was that you were supposed to conclude the ending of Shippuden with, hey, we found peace. So there shouldn't be any more conflicts, so there shouldn't be any continuation, and there shouldn't be another show. But here we are, and people are fucking obsessively hype about it, even though the whole point of the Chunin exams and that story arc with Neji back when they were kids was to basically have Neji say that he believes in destiny, and Naruto says he rejects that destiny. All the while, he continued to become the child of prophecy, therefore proving that Naruto was wrong the whole time, and we never actually got to address that big fucking plot issue. It wasn't really as much of a plot issue as, like, the sudden change in direction. Like, oh, the main character just goes, I make my own destiny, and then proceeds to actually just fulfill a prophecy. Yeah, good job, guys. Well, anyway, Bleach. Let's talk about Bleach, because Bleach is fucking awesome right now, and actually that's like the only anime community that is just eating so good, like just as good as One Piece, but isn't getting backlash for it. Well, they're not running out and preaching that Jesus Christ made it. You know, they're not going around telling everyone that Bleach is the greatest thing in the world. They just know it's fucking hype, they know it's badass, and it's gonna keep coming. Thousand Year Blood War arc is bad fucking ass. Kenpachi cutting a meteor in half was gorgeous. And the only reason why it's just been so good for them, same reason why it's been so good for One Piece. It's not a bad show. I don't see an end to this anime debate thing, honestly, and I would just say buckle up, because it just keeps getting worse. On just all this social media, everywhere, it's just constantly getting worse and worse and worse, and it's just drawing me further and further away from those communities. And it's kind of making it to where I only want to watch anime very exclusively, like in private. Like I watched all of Hunter x Hunter, I watched all of Fire Force and Soul Eater, and I couldn't really get into My Hero Academia. I didn't think that the plot was all that interesting, and the animation hurt my eyes. Specifically because every time something incredibly badass happened, for some reason they had to just super dim the brightness. So my eyes had to like adjust to see what was happening. And I wasn't saying that the animation was bad. It was just when they lowered the brightness like that, it just wasn't for me. My eyeballs like actually hurt physically. Demon Slayer's really cool, has some really cool moments, but again, not something that I would read in a book. Not something I would read a novel of. I don't think it's that good. It's not that good. But the animation is badass. I still haven't watched the Sword Smith Village arc yet. I did watch the Entertainment District, and that was fucking amazing. Tengen Uziu was a badass character, and Sound Breathing was super badass animated. I'm really excited. And, the whole time I'm sitting here just talking about anime, I failed to deliver the fact that most One Piece fans, like myself, are probably also JoJo's fans. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one of my favorite animes of all time. I don't think I've ever actually come out and said that JoJo's was one of my favorite animes of all time. But anyone that knows me should know that I am a fucking massive JoJo's fan. All the way from part 1 to part 6 is we just got banger after banger after banger of just music. Like all the songs for the openings and outros and the character themes are fucking chef's kiss. And it's just the funniest shit. Like when Josuke is like investigating a piece of paper and then a gun just comes out of the piece of paper and it's like, oh, it's fantastic. I get when things aren't for people and people just like more serious things. I guess I tend to lean towards the goofy side of shows. So with all the fighting and bickering amongst anime fans, I just want to go ahead and say, just again, buckle up. It's not going to end for a while, and I hope that we just ride it out and smooth sail to a better fucking tomorrow. Watch the sunset, big guy kind of deal. But again, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Complete.